Nice spring morning. Finished in here about, I don't know, by the time we got seed back. And everything takes time, so I don't know. It was late enough, not stupidly late. I imagine Robbo was out stupidly late. Full tank of fuel, nice one, farmer. Anyway, yeah, putting in some spring barley. Same routine. We got to check everything over, check the drill over, grease up, check the oil. Do that first, obviously. These tractors will use a drop. Oh, we're good. We're slightly leant forward, so that's actually over the mark. No worries there. Same morning routine. It's going to be a nice day. We had a little shower overnight, so but I don't think it will affect anything. We've done quite a big chunk of this field. I don't know how big it is. 60 acres they reckon. I don't know. Get everything warming up. Turn that off for a minute. Turn that on. Right, I've got to go around the drill, check all the arms, make sure there's nothing loose. Grease up the fans. We did a good grease up yesterday morning, so just the main bearings, the markers. We'll just get our computer warming up here. I put it back to RTK. I drilled it on RTK just because we're paying for it, and it might as well use it, and it's working beautiful, you know. So we'll let that just warm up for a second now. We have to do this every morning. We have to check everything. Start with the grease. Right, I'm going to do my checks. You've seen me do this a million times, and then we'll get to put some seeds in. Fans have to be done every day. Along with these bearings down here. Basically, any bearing that's being used constantly, give it a shot of grease. This one's got a bit of mud in the tyre. Get out of here, you. Get out of here. Anyway, it's meant to be a beautiful day. We're meant to have 2 goodish days. And then we're meant to have a bit of a showery weekend. So we're going to try and get done what we can. You can only drill with no breakdowns and good long days. If you run it into the night, you can drill 130 plus. But if just like for yourself, you are pretty knackered at the end of 15 hours. We'll be on it till 9 o'clock tonight. It's 7 o'clock this morning now. And as long as we don't have no breakdowns, you know, we should cover a good 80-90 acres easily. I would like to cover 100. Definitely doable, but the seed bed is a little bit more knobbly here. We haven't had as long to prep it, but it's good enough to drill. Once we get it rolled, I think it'll be fine. Perfect, you know, I think it'll be good enough. But it's just rougher on the drill, so you're down a gear, you're not going as fast in the field. And yeah, it just you don't cover as many acres like that. So, but that's what it is. We're still getting some in, and the weather's nice. We might have some wearables to change. Nice. Thought I was going to have to change a cartridge, but I'm not. Anyway, Yeah, Robbo noticed a crack on the frame the other day, so we had Richard here. He mended that crack right round here, look, all the way round. We were lucky to not have it blimmin' rip off, so that was a good spot by Robbo. He has had one hell of a week, that kid. Nobody asked him to do it, and nobody expects him to do it, but he was out there late cultivating. He's out, I think he's out sorting the next bit of seed for us to go on to this morning. We're all checked over. Only one bolt to replace, so not too bad this morning. I had it the other day where I had nothing to tighten, nothing to do up, just everything was still fine. You don't often get days like that. Usually I have something to tighten. We just checked our belts. They were a little bit loose, so I just put a turn on them. You got to run them belts. You know, don't want to be too tight because they'll stretch, and I think they stretch naturally anyway. They're brand new, so they have stretched a little bit. So I just give them. You got a little tension on there. It just pulls them up. You know, pulls them up tight. So just done that. Anyway, we've got to go and find where we left off last night. Davo was with me last night. Thanks, Dave, for the help, mate. Because he was. You think. Yeah, he was just bringing bags to me, so I didn't have to keep going to the trailer, getting in and out the trailer to get the seed. So Davo was bringing it over to me. We let him have a little run, so you know, these kids got to have a go to see what it's all about. So we had a little go last night, which was good, I thought. I think it's going to be like 20 degrees today. It's going to be beautiful. Yeah, I'm all for it, definitely. Anyway, we're just going to see where we get lined up here. I think we just managed to get ourselves around the pole last night. Got to go out and do a seed check. It was going pretty well last night. We did have a shower, but I'm hoping it's not too tacky to continue. Somewhere there. Now, because we're on RTK, this time there's no shift in the line or anything. We will just be using, you know, come autumn, we're cancelling that RTK because the satellite PPP signal is good enough to use. You know, it's good enough for drilling. You only need RTK if you're coming back to a field with controlled wheelings and you can't see your tram lines. That's the only reason you need RTK. So I found anyway, but because we got it, I'm using it, and why not? I don't know when it will be cancelled. Linda will cancel it, and we will just be using the free signals then. It is nice, it's a nice to have, but we could use that money elsewhere on something like faster internet for the farm or something like that. Well, we set our max height for the drill here, and that keeps our PTO straight. We need to unfold, so to do that we've got to lift the marker arm up. The boys can't get their heads around these markers just yet, but they will. Once you've done it 3 or 4 times, it's quite easy. Anyway, last night we set up our tram lines, so I haven't even got to do any remembering about where we are or what number we're on. The tram line's here, right on that pole, and we're number 1. Where are we? 1. We're number 2, so we just set our box to number 2. Look, it says number 4 at the minute, so that's wrong. So we literally press the middle button to the tram lines, set that to number, of course it'll put the wrong one down, that's why I put it to number 1. And when that comes up, that should change to number 2, like that. And now we just run out and do a quick seed check, and we're just checking for seed coming out all the spouts. Let's go and have a look at that. we're now seeding. Marker arm goes out. Number 2, we're line 2. And yes, we had a pole to deal with last night. They're tricky old things. I don't know. I just sort of make it up. I don't know if I'm doing them right or not. I don't want to record where we're doing. Yeah, God knows if I'm doing them right. But you can see on our scratch line, look, we are perfect. I haven't had to change anything, I haven't had to move anything, so we're bang on. Right. You know, if we would have stuck at it last night, we could have got this done in a couple more hours. It would have been done, but yeah. Keithy's only one field ahead of me. He's only a couple of hours ahead of me. So, and at the moment Robbo's gone off to get seed, where Keithy's running the cultivator to stay ahead of himself. So there's no need to be, there's just no need to run max. Well, we will today, because once Keithy's going, he'll be, he's 8 meters wide, and he soon covers some ground. But yeah, this is our field. I can't remember the name of it. There is a name to it. I don't know what the name is. But yeah, she's quite a big one. There's a few more poles in here to deal with. I've got 2 more poles to go around. 5 poles in here. At night time, they come up. Oh man, they creep up on you. Anyway, we'll be into the night today. We'll see how we go. I think we're working our way back through the farm. I don't know. The farmer just gives me the next one to do, and I go and do it. No worries. What's that thing? Some sort of little deer thing. Anyway, I was going to wash my windows, and yeah, all the plans changed, and I didn't get to do it, so never mind. But I've got a cab full of everything I need to get me through if anything happens. So usually, if we're working at a farm, I'll go and dump it at the base or wherever we're working in the middle. I'll go and, dump it off there, somewhere safe, obviously. Yeah, we thought we were done. And I finished that last field at Jim's yesterday. That wasn't the very best, but it did go in, and we'll see what it does. Yeah, in places we're spinning the wheels a bit, but yeah, we thought we were done, and then farmer said we got a bit more to do. He wanted to put some spring barley in, so yeah, we're back on spring barley. I think there's 250 acres, something like that, so not a massive amount. 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 long days, we'll cover that. What we cover, 8, 16, yeah, 3 long days, we should cover that. We're meant to get a bit of rain this weekend. We've got all day today, very good. All day tomorrow, very good, till about 6 o'clock, and then it's going to start raining. Not heavy amounts of rain, just just enough rain probably to stop you, but we'll see. Weather always surprises us. So, and then next week I think is just a little bit different, so we'd like to get, if we could just get this in, it'd be ideal. Anyway, we've got a little bit sticking to tyres, but nothing too crazy. As long as our meter and wheel, yeah, our meter and wheel's fine. But we want to trap that moisture in the ground if we can, so if we can get the top dry, get it rolled, trap that moisture in, that would be good. Little slither to fill in there. Marker arm goes down. Yeah, so I think there's another couple of bigger fields here, so you actually get a bit more if you can get up the gears. Like here it's beautiful, and then the bottom end of this field is a bit changeable, so you have to come down. It's all how it runs through the drill. If the drill's bouncing about, it's no good. You need to let the legs work, so you just need to come down a gear. It's just we're down a couple of gears on what we were doing previously, so it's just going to be a bit slower. You're not going to cover the acres like we were. Right, last field. We're on the last field we can do for tonight. Davo's just finished work. He's come and give me a hand. Anyway, we've only got one bag of seed left. We're about halfway across this field, so we should have plenty enough. There's tractors all over out here this time. Anyway, gonna get the last bag in. The other fields here aren't quite ready, so we're gonna have to work on them and then come back with a drill. I think we got rain coming, so we'll see what comes. But we'll get this last bag in. And here comes Davo. Oh, he's back. I'm gonna get a face. Ain't a lot of stopping then. There we go, undressed barley seed. Oh yeah. Thank you, Davo. Anyway, we're going to crack on here tonight. We'll catch up in the morning. I think we might have some rolling because we're going to be stopped on here unless the boys can get that ready. They're going to continue moving the dirt and getting a seedbed. It just it's too notchy, so the lumps are too big, so we've got to break it down into small lumps. Might use the power harrow, but the boys are out there working, so we'll see how they get on in the morning. We're done here for the night. We're just going to drill this last half out. You've got all the machines to move. You bring all the machines out, you bring the seed out, the telehandler, and then you've got it all to take back again. So Davo will give me a hand with that. So there we go. But yeah, it's been a good day. It's been boringly good. It's been a beautiful day, warm, oh, beautiful sunshine. But yeah, no special events to bring you, I'm afraid. But that's a good sign, you know, when it's boring like that, nothing's happened. Right, I'll take you for a bit of a ride on. Come on, Davo. Yeah. All right, mate. Get this last bit out. We'll go and do a seed check, yeah. When you miss stuff, and it's just because you can't see everything. Right. Oh, don't need that on now, do we? Woo, chilly. Oh man. Right, we'll get this bit done, Dave, and then we'll get everything put away again, eh?